We are being sent both to Poland and Ukraine, to Kryszka. And there's this kind of flag bulletin at sea. And so, tick, tick, tick class with more than 200,000 products and 200,000 to the reception area. And goods, there are Yamaha, Kawasaki, Kinka.
Hello friends, we are tuning in from Krakow. Today is not an ordinary episode. I am going to meet my acquaintance Yevgeny, who has been running an e-commerce business in Poland for over 7 years. That is, he came from Kiev and is engaged here in selling spare parts for motorboats, scooters and so on. There are a lot right now. E-commerce is coming to us with inquiries. That is, you are asking and inquiring about how to sell online, what software to use, how Poles differ, what are the market specifics, what you need to know, how to ship, how to work with Allegro, and so on. This person has already gone through all of this, and I want him to share with you, with his experience and his story. So, brew your tea and let's go watch the episode.
Funds. Guys, my name is Yevgeny Teshepa. I have been living for over 7 years and we are engaged in selling spare parts, accessories and components for scooters, ATVs, motorcycles. In this room, we handle order reception, processing, photographing products for websites, packaging, and receiving goods. Here is the photo studio where the products are photographed.
So basically a white corner with lighting
and a person photographs the product. There is a scale right away because our packages are international. These are the scales, right? Will you show them? Yes, here they are. Here we enlarge the product. If something is bulky, we have larger scales. If something is small, we weigh it. The dimensions are here too, right? Ruler, caliper, compass, square. Tape measure to take measurements right away. We process photographs. Our photos are outsourced for processing, but the preparation of photos, logo, watermark, everything happens on this computer. Here we have a bit of a mess. This is our work area for client responsibilities. Here we have the coffee area. This is basically my area, a large section. This is our area for receiving and purchasing goods. In these cabinets, there are some of the goods. Can you show it? Yes, I can show it.
And this, as I understand, is fresh stock that will be shipped?
Yes, this is a small part of the goods.
Today is Sunday, so tomorrow, Monday...
A courier is coming and we have shipments within Poland and to Ukraine and worldwide. Clients find us through our websites, krakiparts.com, krakiparts.pl. Clients find us through marketplaces Allegro and eBay. We are also represented on Yamaha in Romania, although there are no sales there yet. And on the Polish local marketplace, which is Empik. Here is a part of the goods. The same is located here with us. We have packaging materials there.
Great.
Great. You've watched the video up to this point, which means you're really interested in the topic of business in Poland. If so, give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you need professional company registration, sole proprietorship, Polish accounting services, or consultation on starting a business in Poland, below the video. You will find all the necessary links.
There are some stickers, some kind of camera, lots of printers, packaging, some things.
In fact, any company that deals with shipping goods should have the following. There should be a computer to which all your devices are connected. There should be a fiscal cash register or a fiscal cash register can be integrated or manual. Ours is automatic. You will be able to print a receipt for the customer. You should have a printer that prints invoices for the client if it's a legal entity or for international shipping. If you've reached a certain level and need to automate, there are such printers that print on labels. They look like this.
Cool.
Here you will have all the shipping data, the number, tracking numbers. Well, yes, because with 1,000 products, let's say 10 products a day or 20 products a day in packages, you can manage. But when you have 50, 100, 200 parcels, printing manually. We also started like that. We still have some. Printing envelopes, sticking paper labels on them. It's time consuming and You can't handle large volumes. You need to automate already. Also do it immediately for our clients. Advertising, this is a sticker. And we put such a flyer in like for our client.
One-sided. So today we will do it separately as well. In addition, we will record a course for the guys on how to use the Baselinger. This is already a closed story, purely for clients. And Genya will show how to use this tool, which, as I understand, saves a lot of effort by integrating all of this.
Yes, it definitely saves time so that your employees can process more orders efficiently, effectively, and accurately.
Okay.
And send it good. Any entrepreneurial activity depends on having more automation, and in a single unit of time, your employee can do more work. Therefore, many processes should be automated. Good. Another point we missed is this small camera. Here it is. What does it allow us to do? Can you turn it on? Of course. Here. This way we take a photo. And you can see that there are exactly products here, maybe 2, 3, 4 items. And the client receives confirmation that their product has been sent in this format.
And we already had several videos on the channel and about e-commerce. They were quite theoretical, in my opinion, meaning we were sitting in the kitchen and so on and so on. A huge thank you for letting us into that dark side, the mug, the coffee. When we see a real office with real boxes, with real packaging. This is how it's done, guys. So if you're involved in e-commerce, it doesn't mean you'll be sitting at home, like with a computer, click, 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 or in the park. No, you will need to have a bunch of tools. Someone has to pack it, either you or someone else.
Some to the post office.
Yes, I mean, there is physical work. That needs to be done. I wanted us to. You helped clarify this part so that people understand what lies behind e-commerce. That it's not a blue dream where you sit by the sea and just click, click, click.
That, the blue dream, is actually a goal that every business entrepreneur strives for. To ensure that you don't work yourself to death on this business, don't live on it, but have other people work for you. And the mechanism works while you sit by the sea for 2, 3, 4 hours a day. And to control the global things, we aim to ensure that you have a long, well-tuned process. You should have a supplier.
How you would take the overall business structure. Into which departments, so to speak, would you, or the first part?
This is already something to sell. You need to buy something. That is, the first part is necessary. This is a product to buy somewhere or bring from China, bring from Europe, or buy it for 10 years. Actually, in Poland, in order to resell it further. This is the moment where you buy the product somewhere. Okay, Lobova arrived, then you need to sell this product somewhere. You should already have some resources where the product is listed. These can be your websites, your online store, or marketplaces like Allegro, eBay, or HPEG, EMAC.
So, the purchasing block is the sales and marketing block.
Yes. Naturally, you should have people who promote your brand. This includes Google Analytics, Google Merchant, Facebook, Instagram. If you are involved and know how to do something, then you handle it yourself. If not, then you have people who promote online resources. That's how it goes. Sales.
How do you operate? Do you outsource advertising and marketing promotion, or do you do it yourself?
No, initially, when we didn't have much money, we did it naturally. Meaning in Kubra, we had descriptions, took photos, they were unique, no one else had them, someone would pick it up, and it worked great. Now, of course, that's not enough. The company is growing, the staff is increasing, and someone needs to handle advertising. Now we have started outsourcing this. Separate people are handling it, who promote us as a company, us as a brand, our products in the online space.
So, you are focused internally, in-house, on buying the right product, listing it correctly on the site, writing descriptions, and setting up logistics. And the actual customer acquisition, you outsource it so that someone drives traffic to the resources you are filling?
For example, we have more than 200,000 products. 200, none? Yes, 200,000 products. Well, parts, spare parts,
Well, I see, small items.
It's a gasket, and there can be a lot of these little things. And out of these 200,000, let's say 3,000 are sold. And the best-selling ones are, let's say, 100, 200, 300 products. And directing resources to some trinkets that sell once a year is pointless. It's directed towards those products that are sellable and generate the company's income. Understood? And with this experience, after a year, we understand that this product sells, it's in this zone, it sells this much this year and this much next year.
Zhenya, can you guide us a little on the geography and business parameters so that we understand, right? So first, we are currently in Krakow, right? You run the business from Krakow, but you sell worldwide. Yes. How feasible and easy is it to...
Working by selling from all over the world to the entire world is indeed feasible, as our example shows. But you just need to understand that for it to work, an enormous amount of work must be done. Initially, we uploaded our website with absolutely all products. A lot of our suppliers, we uploaded the entire database. Sometimes there were descriptions, sometimes there were photos, and sometimes there was neither. And from this huge pool, clients found us and made purchases. Because, for example, when a person loves their equipment, they love to ride it, relax, and get a thrill from it. They are not ready to wait 2 to 3 months for their state dealer to bring the spare part. For instance, whether it was a scooter or a skateboard, and this part is here in Poland. And they are willing to wait not 2-3 months, but 2-3 weeks for this spare part to arrive so they can ride their equipment. And this applies to absolutely any equipment, whether it's a car, an agricultural tractor, a huge combine, or a loader servicing a warehouse. It's any equipment, because time is not only your relaxation, your rest, it's also your money. If your equipment, how you earn money, if your equipment is idle, you lose money. You are sometimes willing to overpay, but to get this product on the other hand.
What's next for the business format? Do you have a private enterprise, a ZEO company?
We have a ZEO company. From the very beginning, a ZEO company was established.
Because it was not possible to open a private enterprise? Or is it more advantageous if it were open now?
If it were open now, it would be a company. ZEO?
It would still be a company.
ZEO. Because in the format of our business, you can also allocate more expenses. And the business format is such that a ZEO company would be more appropriate for and comic OK. So and if it's a small firm, but if we were opening back then, it would have been possible to open a DG. We would have opened a DJ. But with the growth of the firm, of course, it would have been a company understood. Ooh, okay, good on.
With volume, please tell me, how much do you do there? I don't know. On average, from cargo to per month per day?
On average, we have 40, 50 shipments per day. Sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on the season. On average, we have about 500, 600 per month.
And in terms of client geography, if you divide them somehow, what's the main thing? The States? Anything else? How do you feel?
I feel that we ship all over the world. Our geography is very extensive. Lately, we have quite a lot of parcels going to the States. We also ship to Poland, we ship to the European Union, but certainly to a lesser extent to the rest of the world.
Okay, great. Tell me about Poland. What role does it play in all of this? What percentage of clients are Polish? And are they somehow different from what you are used to in Ukraine, or even from American clients?
Polish clients differ from Ukrainian ones in that in Ukraine, clients try to find higher quality products, fashion, certain features. They are more attentive, they are willing to pay extra. As for the characteristics of Polish clients, it's that they look for the cheapest option. It's a mentality, meaning they search more.
This is about Allegro. Yes, these Poles I see.
They look for cheaper options, find something a couple of groszy cheaper, they will buy from you, or in very rare cases, it concerns the season. If you say that the product is in stock, if you, for example, place an order by 11, I will send it to you today, and you will receive it tomorrow. In these cases, it also plays a role, meaning it soon becomes a significant factor, in 2 parameters. As for clients around the world, America has quite wealthy clients with a minimum wage, more people with money. They are ready to spend this money on their pleasure, on themselves, on their life, on the quality of their life. If you sell on eBay, for example, at a higher price, maybe with a commission of 15 to 25%, They are even willing to overpay to get the product rather than wait for it from a dealer. 2-3 months. The situation in Europe is very similar. Salaries in Poland are somewhat lower than in Europe, France, Germany, in terms of whether the salaries are higher there. Here, the same product, the same part in Poland would cost less than it would elsewhere. This is why clients from Italy, Germany, and other places buy from Poland, because it costs less there than in the rest of Europe.
Okay. What about the numbers? Can we somehow... Did you calculate the average check?
By product group, we calculated the average check about 6 months ago. It was around 60-70 euros.
Got it.
Now we will change it because we have wholesalers.
Oh, excellent. And overall, regarding the business's profitability, many of my clients come with such a request. I am a product manufacturer, let's say in Ukraine, Acha, or I have it there. There is a manufacturer abroad who cannot enter the European market. I am here in Poland and want to be his official representative from Poland, selling everything across Europe. This is a typical case I encounter. Practically every day, some manufacturers, mostly from Ukraine, write to me. And that's the story. Tell me, how does Europe in general and Poland relate to products and manufacturers and business owners, let's say, from Ukraine? Is it noticeable? Are they willing or unwilling? But I would say that
If the price is right and they are ready for the product at that cost, they will buy, whether you are from Ukraine or you are a Pole. But Poles are very conservative. A Pole wants to buy from a Pole really wants to buy from a Pole, and this needs to be understood over time. A Pole will buy from a Ukrainian, but he needs to get used to this Ukrainian. He needs to approach him more than once. He needs to know that, yes, I've already been to them. We already have Polish clients who listen to me at night. This, I've already bought 5-6 times. Please bring it, but okay, we'll bring it to you because we don't know you. But
if a Pole has the opportunity to buy from a Pole, he will buy it. That's a particular trait. The Pole understood. So now we've talked about two parts. Look, this is purchasing, this is sales, marketing, attracting clients, shipping. What other departments, let's say, of the business are there, and would you control them? I see a lot of paperwork here. Accordingly, at least there's also the accounting department. And this paperwork, yes, these are people, 1 or 2 people.
Or it could be, some processes can be, if, for example, your packers don't have enough hours, there's a lot of sales that are mechanical, which don't need to be known. Or accounting, it's the initial paperwork where you enter, print, process, and wait. That is some mechanical task that can be assigned to employees to do the work. If he agrees he needs an additional day, say, okay, I'll pay you extra hours, I need you to complete this work. There is work that, of course, should be handled by a person who somehow understands finance, who understands accounting. But this is also a separate point, that there should be a person who will handle all these documents. Because over time, there are more documents than turnover, more. This includes invoices, receipts, purchase invoices, and so on and so forth. Then this snowball just grows, which needs to be processed at the end of the month.
Got it. We can try to take a picture of the product. Anyone?
The product is placed here. Of course, in any case, it is in such a format. It is unpacked, inserted, rulers are placed. She places it absolutely. Some clients need dimensions, some need something else. And these data that clients need will be for selecting parts. This, of course, we can still simplify for the client. Part selection, although each part is selected for a specific model.
Friends, thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have a lot more material that we can and should show you. But for that, we need your feedback. How interesting is it? How useful is it? What else would you like to know? By the way, we will leave the contact information in the description of this video. And he helps other entrepreneurs also build an e-commerce system in Poland.
And if you need professional registration of a company or sole proprietorship, management of Polish accounting, or consultation on starting a business in Poland and obtaining a residence permit, below the video. You will find all the necessary links. See you soon. To be continued. Please stay tuned for more.